to just talk about some whatever came to mind, really. I have a few props that I brought with me to talk about them. The struggle. You should have seen the way I was trying to put my phone onto the tripod. I was having a meltdown. I got the new iPhone. I got it a while ago, but I couldn't be bothered to set it up because I've talked about it before as well. The new iPhones have a different charging cable. It's not a lightning cable anymore, it's a USB-C cable. Therefore, you have to buy a separate plug to put your cable in because the phone that you spend thousands of dollars or pounds or whatever currency you have on is it only comes with like the charger cable and the phone itself and nothing else. Sustainability, right? You have to buy a separate plug to be able to charge, or you just gotta do it with like a laptop, which is, I've been using my laptop charger, which is probably not good. I don't know, it charges it really fast, but it does get a bit hot, so. But the little box itself is like quite a bit of money, so. But the annoyance doesn't end there. I bought this little thing to put my headphones. You get your normal headphones. You plug these here, and then you plug this into your phone, which is the lightning cable. But then I have now changed my phone. Now I cannot listen to music or talk on the phone with headphones without buying another cable like this that has a different converter. It doesn't end there. This phone, you cannot put a SIM card into it, so you have to go talk to your service provider and tell them that you want an eSIM. An eSIM is basically a SIM without the physical card. You can have multiple numbers on it. I can see that's the only benefit. Unless you buy a Samsung, you can put two cards in at once. But iPhone's like, no, I don't want any holes in my phones besides the charger. Then they added this little button that's gonna be making it easier for you to open the camera. As if it's not already easy to open the camera by just clicking the button on the home screen. You don't even have to unlock your phone. When I was putting this phone to record, this is a very long story for such a anyway, when I was putting this phone onto the tripod, the little clampy bit, the clamp kept pressing on the stupid button that kept starting to record, and I was literally losing my mind. And I have to take off my phone case to insert the microphone plug, like the microphone connector thing, which I had to find another connector to it because again, it was a lightning cable, now it's not, and it's just like, moral of the story is just don't buy the new iPhone. So useless. And the emoji, you can only use those like because I was putting the phone in it and it's so like hard to put it on. This thing goes down, like opens down, but it snapped back so quickly. It snapped my skin, so that was not a fun experience, and to be honest, I haven't used it since. We're on the outs with it currently, but I'm gonna say, I have to say this phone has amazing recording quality. The camera's okay, it's really good. Like the one that you're actually supposed to use, that I'm not using right now, with the 3 lenses. But I don't really know how to work some of the tech stuff, like how to connect my phone to another monitor. Maybe I think you can do it with a camera. I don't have like a camera to connect it to a laptop so I can watch myself on the side. By the way, Ocean's ASMR has a new setup that this happened in my history, you know. So yeah. Actually, my hair is not that long. It is here. When I got it cut, I just wanted these like side face framing pieces, I guess what you call them here, like a little side bang, I guess. I think they were here, but now they have grown out just a tiny bit. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do it again because your girl is lazy. Like, when it comes to hair, I am the laziest girl ever. I'll do my skincare every night and every morning, and I'll wash my face and brush my teeth every single day without fail. However, hair, it takes so much effort. Like, props to you if you're able to do your hair and look put together every day, like, or most of the time. You really have to be organized to do that and to remember. But it kind of looks okay for it being like this one looks really good. For it being the end of the day is alright. And I did put it up in a bun when I was on my way to work because we have some storms right now. And I did the mistake before because I walk a little bit. I get the public transportation and then I walk like 10 minutes or something. And within those 10 minutes, I previously made the mistake of not putting my hair in a bun. And it was very humid because it had rained and it was kind of raining, but like that very fine misty kind of rain. It still ruined my hair. It was just flat as a notepad. I don't know, like all that trouble I went through the night prior to prepare my hair to go into the office and look all like presentable and nice didn't amount to anything because I made the mistake of not putting it in a bun. Oh, humidity is like the worst. Just rain. But yeah, today I remembered to put my hair in a bun. And you just gotta like twist it, and then put it up in a bun. Just tied it with something like this. And it was perfect. I must look like a mess day to day because my boss was like, "Oh, your hair." I was like, "Do you like it?" He's like, "It's curly, it's different." I'm like, "Yeah." I actually showed some effort to my appearance. Normally, I kind of like, I don't put on any makeup anymore. Like, I don't give any I don't want to swear. I know some of you don't like me swearing, but it's fun. How to express yourself. I don't care anymore sometimes. Like, I just go in and it's like so much easier to just wash your face without worrying about taking off your makeup. And most of the people at work don't wear any makeup, which is lovely. I love that. But I was gonna tell you this is the thing that I got, and it's very like bad quality, to be honest. Like, look at how, like, this is like some sort of sponge inside, some sort of foamy thing, and then on the inside of the sponge there is a very thin wire that you can bend every which way. Basically, you just put this on your head. You gotta either clip it so it stays in place while you're like putting it into place, like clip it like this, or I just tie this side and then work on this side. And you just I put my hair in two yes, I'm okay with that, and it goes to charity, so I'm very, very happy. This is the one from Kitsch. Kitsch. The Kitsh. There's a C somewhere. I don't know spelling, you know. And it comes with, this is just like polyester stuff. And it comes with this rod and two of these things. It works perfect. It's super, super comfortable. That's why I'm actually so glad, because it is actually more comfortable than the bathrobe. I don't know. My bathrobe was like very thin, but it still was not comfortable to sleep on. But this is perfect because you can actually like maneuver it every which way because of the little wire in there. I feel like this kind of hairstyle is really popular right now. I call it a recession hair trends. In my opinion, the trend for this kind of stuff, I think it's recession core, and also like everyone's making it trendy again to have natural hair color. I guess I'm one of those girls now. I used to color my hair all the time. I mean, like last year, I think I even did the purplish. I can't speak. The purplish hair last year, if you remember. The plum hair dye that I could get from Garnier. I think I have another box, but it takes so long to get out of your hair, even though it's supposed to be like a semi-permanent. I think it might be a demi, I don't know, but it's supposed to wash out after a bunch of washes. But this red purple dye stays forever. There's 2 hair colors that I urge you not to do. I guess 3. Red, if you're not like confident about it. Red, blue, and green. Blue and green are kind of the same. Because if you do blue, it's going to fade into green. And if you do green, it's gonna fade into an even uglier green. Those fashion colors are like super hard to maintain. And red, I think it's good, to be honest. Like if you have brown hair and stuff, but it's gonna take ages to wash out. Yeah, I think that's my advice from somebody who's dyed her hair all the colors of the rainbow. I've done the green, and it was not a good look. I haven't done all of my hair green, which I'm very proud of. amazing. I had like really long hair. He cut it beautifully, like dyed it beautifully. But the maintenance for silver, it's insane. I've done pink, green, teal, blue and pink, like Harley Quinn. I got this little vest, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but it's gonna be hard to show you because I haven't like done it up. Do you see what I'm seeing? Like, this is bigger than this. How do you make a garment like that? I was appalled. I didn't notice this when I was buying it. I bought it from a charity shop, by the way, but it's a mango denim vest, and I'm pretty sure mango is not like the most expensive thing ever. I think they have some cute stuff. I did go into the store because there was recently a mango opened nearby, and I went in there and they had really cute stuff, and there was massive sale, like £15 jumpers and things like that. Like, it was a huge sale. I was thinking like, oh, is this so cheap? Getting fast fashion, but like, and then I looked closer, and then the clothes were like not giving. All the jumpers were all like polyester, and it was just not worth it. So I didn't get anything, even though like a lot of the stuff was really cute. Like, I really want like off the shoulder jumpers and things like that, but I cannot find it in me to buy any of them just because I know it's gonna go bad. But I really want to be trendy too. But it's the 6 cycle. I think Hollister is like the younger version of Abercrombie and Fitch. Abercrombie also got bad. The quality isn't as nice after their boom, and Hollister is like a tiny bit cheaper. Still too expensive, but the quality, again, it looks so cute though. Like, the things are so cute, like the little Hollister like pajama sets, but they're plastic. Like, how can you wear plastic to go to bed? You're gonna sweat and stink at the same time. But yeah, I was like appalled. I really wanted like one of these like vests. I already have like a suit kind of thing that I got ages ago. I stopped wearing it, but I like it in the summer, with like a short sleeved. But I really wanted a denim one, it's just initial opinions. I like where the story is going, and I think our characters are quite compelling. The two that we have been shared about. We've got Alex Stern, which is our like main character, and then we have Daniel Arlington. I think it's really cute that he has like a cool nickname, Darlington. So cute. But yeah, they seem like they have a good chemistry, banter, and like Darlington is trying to like figure out what Alex is like, and through that we're trying to like uncover what the personality is of this character as well, and her dark past and things like that, like slowly is uncovering. But I do find myself being like reading over the page again and again and again. Sometimes some books I do that, like I can't focus and I just find myself reading again. I think I need to stop listening to music while I read. That might be probably one of the contributing factors. With some books I can listen to music and it's fine, but maybe with this one I need to give it more attention. But people say it has a lot of gore. So far there's been like 4 scenes, I don't know, I'm not counting, with gore in them. I didn't find them that scary or disgusting at all. But maybe I consume different kinds of content than the people who think it's more gory do, and they're maybe not used to that kind of stuff. But it's definitely not a young adult book, so it's a adult fiction book. I think the premise is really interesting, so I'm very like interested to see what happens. It's basically Alex is starts going to Yale because of this special arrangement that was made, and she has to help the secret societies do magical things basically in Yale. I think it's Yale, right? Imagine if it wasn't. Yeah, it's Yale. Basically in Yale there are secret societies. There's like 8 of them, and they all do rituals and weird like things, magic basically, to make people money or sign deals, predict the economy. It's very like in favor for capitalists and people in power, and a lot of people in these societies also produce people in power, and it's very, very corrupt kind of thing. And there's the 9th house, it's the name of the book, and that's Lethe. I don't know how to pronounce it. Lethe. And they are basically in charge of making sure everything they do in these secret societies, these rituals and magic spells and things like that, go to plan, that greys, who are ghosts essentially, don't come to the real world. They don't, nobody dies and all these kinds of stuff. They're just trying to protect the people, right? So she can actually see the greys, she can see ghosts and interact with them even. So that's like the newest thing that I learned. Sorry if it's a spoiler, but it's not really. And she has been basically recruited kind of and said like, have this chance at the second chance at life, because she was in like this situation that you need to read about. And she said yes, obviously, because she was basically like, it was her worst moments and this was her second shot at life. So she's kind of starting over with this by joining the secret society of Lethe and the 9th house, and protecting the society's rituals and magic and all this kind of stuff. The timeline is a little bit like jump jump forward. So that's a little bit confusing, and there's a lot of like weird words everywhere, but I'm just like ignoring it, hoping that